Limitless, yes.
Edition of Fusion. As you can see, we're in the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago, home for Carnival. And I tell you, this episode of Fusion is something special because we're here at the Synergy Studio on Arbita Avenue, and I'm bringing all this some exclusive. First up today, I have the man himself, the president of the New York's Carnival Association, Roger Archibald. He will be talking to us. Also, team up with my brother Stefan again. And we interviewed the man himself, Ansel Douglas. We have DJ Diego, DJ Maggie, all that happening right here on this episode of Fusion. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, our good friend, Roger Archibald, the president of WIADCA, New York Carnival, will talk to him first.
In the hand and a girl in the middle. That's the one we need to find. The middle. For the sake of peace of mind. So the middle of the road is where you'll find me and my friend and them, because we work so hard all week. We deserve a party. We deserve it. Say we deserve it. Yeah, we deserve it. Tell all your friends and them. Tell all the girl and them. Bring all your friends.
Every Saturday from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
with DJ D-Live and Iron Voice.
They got the music.
Your show is the best talker show I've ever listened to.
Best selector of the century. Dear life.
The energy.
You have to beg, man. Baby love, come on, them. We are going. Hey, my girl, we are going, so.
That's kind of like an aggressive beg, though.
At Jamaica.
And the joke.
You should have there very early.
We need just here from 2 o'clock.
As a matter of fact, play your commercial.
No,
Play your commercial.
Live on Soundchat Radio.
And syndicated on Synergy TV.
Every Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m.
The most entertaining show on your Saturday.
There's a grace period of 2.5 years old.
What?
Where being the father supposed to go there and everything good.
Even if they're not together.
Listen to me, man. I'll be the father.
DJ D-Live
and Iron Voice.
Double trouble, we say. Caribbean Massive!
Caribbean Massive!
On Thursday, September 3rd
to Monday, September 7th.
All roads lead to New York Carnival Week, presented by
WIADCA.
Get ready for 5 days of music,
mass,
culture,
panorama, road,
kiddies carnival, and more.
Enjoy the mass.
Feel the rhythm.
Visit carnival.nyc
or follow WIADCA Carnival on FB and IG for more.
See you there.
All right, people, so we're back and we are here with Mr. Roger Archibald, who is, he flew in from New York City, all right, and of course, last year, we had the opportunity to visit. Well, I had the opportunity. D-Life resides in New York. All right, so he accustomed to driving on the other side of the road. I had the opportunity to for the first time to visit New York City and experience the Labor Day celebrations. And I also got the opportunity to sit and do a commentary at the Panorama on the night, which was Very enjoyable. The panorama was right up, boy. The performances was right up. I can't lie. I was a bit taken aback. I was shocked. All right, so we are here again with Mr. Archibald because he's going to tell us. Of course, he's a visitor here. He has his cabana already set up for Carnival Monday and Tuesday by the Synergy stage, and of course, he's here to promote celebrations again for 2026. I see the date here is September the 3rd to the 7th.
That is correct.
Right. So tell us a little bit tell us about the trip here now, man. You're flying in good weather or bad weather?
I would have to say the weather wasn't that good at all. We're talking teens, right? Teens in terms of the temperature.
Okay.
Up in New York, we have been in a cold snap for about a 2-week period after a snowstorm. So it's good to get away from the cold and be in the land of Carnival where it's always warm.
All right. Well, it wasn't all warm this morning. And we got some rain this morning, eh? But rain and that cold. Listen, I experienced it for the first time, eh? Chris and I. I remember we went Times Square. We take the subway up to Times Square. Man, I ain't lying, eh? That breeze is different. It's a different breeze. And I thought it would have been summer. I thought I was going up in the summer.
It was summer.
It was
You get a little
summer.
60-something degrees
Oh,
on the
you
ball.
get a-
You get a little 60-something degrees on the ball.
Yeah, no,
I get a
yeah.
little 60-something on the ball.
Wait till they get some teens,
Wait
man.
until I get single digits, man.
Nah, boy. Chill, zero. But New York, I enjoyed it. For seeing it the first time, experiencing the Labor Day celebrations for the first time, and seeing what it's all about and all the different cultures that come together, the Caribbean cultures.
Correct.
From the Haitians to the Bajans to the Jamaicans to the Trinidadians and more. So what is in store? We know it's the 3rd to the 7th.
Correct.
What's in store this year what are you all planning this year to even make it better than last year? Because Marshall say only as good as your last performance.
And you know, New York Carnival is the one of the longest, longest running carnival in North America.
In North America, right?
Correct. This year marks our 59th anniversary.
Wow.
Right? We started in 1967. And we have to, I think it's always appropriate to pay homage to those who set the foundation for where we are today.
Okay.
And the gentleman in New York from Trinidad roots, a young man named Carlos Lozama, was the first president of our organization. Our organization is known as the West Indian American Carnival Day Association, but we use the acronym WEADCA.
Right.
And Mr. Carlos Lozama had a vision to take Trinidad's carnival and import it into New York. And do everything that happens here in Trinidad and Tobago in New York. So they started in February, but it was too cold in New York in those days, right? And it's still too cold in February. So we brought it to the end of the summer into late August into September, and that's just the perfect opportunity because the temperatures is moderate then. It's not too hot and it's not too cold. So in September is the time to have it. I see you smiling. You're smiling because you came up last year and it was too cold for you.
Outside it's like you're walking and the place air conditioned. Like air conditioned on now, boy. You're out on the road, sun shining, you know. We just feel like the AC on now.
All 24/7.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? It's a different kind of weather. If you've never been to New York during that period of time, It's different. But that's why I explain it like to people who have never been. I say, all right, picture you're outside, the sun shining, but your condition on.
That's a very good explanation. Very good explanation. But come in February and you'll get a different appreciation.
Yeah, man.
That is all I have to say to you.
I would have said maybe a week past. This is like last weekend. Yeah, man. Stop by.
Yeah.
It's okay. All right?
Every day is in single digits and what have you.
With the wind chill of minus degrees.
Yes. But see, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you guys a little bit about our organization, WEADCA. Right? It's a not-for-profit volunteer organization, which means we all work for free.
Right.
And people scratch their head and say, why all they take on all of this work and nobody getting paid? Because we love our culture.
Right.
And if we don't promote our culture, who will?
Who will, right?
Right? Are we going to expect somebody from the outside of our community to come and represent our community in an appropriate way and not
Right.
in an exploitive way?
Right.
Right? So we take the mantle, we take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and put in place a representation of Caribbean culture unlike anything else.
Right.
And note, I say Caribbean culture, I didn't say Trinidad
culture, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Caribbean culture. Because the difference between our carnival in New York and the carnival here is that we promote and represent all of the Caribbean. All the Caribbean islands are represented. Because in the United States, if you don't have synergy, forgive my pun,
Right.
with the other people who walk to the same beat and rhythm that you do, have the same cultural experiences that came out of slavery to show the world that, look, we have survived slavery and look at what we're doing today. So when you come on Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn where our carnival is held and you take a vantage point from on top of any elevation and look out on the mass of humanity, there's nothing else in the world like it.
Right.
Nothing. You see flags from Haiti, Trinidad, Dominican Republic, Barbados, England,
Right.
right? Australia, you name it, everybody is there. It's the largest carnival in, I would say, the world. And I'll tell you why I say the world. There's over 3.5 million people who are there.
Okay.
3.5 million. That's almost 3 times the population of Trinidad. That's on
Right.
Eastern Parkway. Just imagine that.
Right.
3 times the population of this country comes to one event on one day to celebrate our culture.
Okay.
Our culture. So it's our responsibility to put it forth in such a way that everybody leaves fulfilled and wanting more. So they
Okay.
come back year after year after year.
Right.
So, but our organization is just not a carnival organization. We promote Caribbean culture year round. We go into the schools in New York City and we train and teach the youngsters how to play pan and how to arrange music specifically for pan.
Right.
So they could get a degree in pan arrangement.
Okay.
And
Brilliant.
that wasn't possible until maybe 15, 20 years ago. And we have WIADCA to thank for that.
Right.
We teach them in elementary school, middle school, and high school. And guess what now? At our panorama, a lot of the kids that we taught how to play pan actually competing in the panorama
Yeah, I saw that.
competition.
I saw that in
It's
the panorama.
amazing, right?
I saw that in the panorama, yeah.
Amazing. So we have ensured our longevity.
Right.
Because we have succession.
Okay.
We teach the kids how to play pan. And we don't only teach children, we teach middle-aged people, we teach senior citizens, we teach anybody who wants to learn how to play pan in New York, come to WIADCA.
Come to WIADCA.
We teach them how to do that, which
All
is
right.
amazing.
I also saw the relationship between the community police and the organization. I remember when we went to the Panyards, there were 2 officers who were well into it, boy.
Yes.
I tell you, there are some kind of Caribbean vibes in them, boy. They were really enjoying the vibes, boy.
But let me tell you-
But I got the opportunity
Yeah.
to engage and see, and just chat with them.
Yes.
And I got a real idea of, what perfect example of what community policing is supposed to be, right? Are those 2 individuals. They even let us announce thing on the speaker and thing.
We enjoy a really, it's a really symbiotic relationship we have with NYPD
Right.
for that Carnival week.
Right.
People 20, 30 years ago used to say, it's more of a hassle for the police department than anything else. On the contrary, it's not. And I'll tell you why. That weekend, and when I say weekend, I mean starting from the Wednesday night back to the following Monday,
Okay.
is the biggest overtime boon for the police department, right? Because they're working 24/7, right? And we start meeting with the NYPD brass from January and February, in the beginning of the year, mapping out the route, mapping out concerns, making sure that we have the right people deployed. And one of the things that they endeavor to do, and I have to give credit where credit is due, is to assign officers in leadership positions who have Caribbean ancestry.
Okay.
Either they were born in the Caribbean or their parents were born in the Caribbean. So they understand the cadence and the rhythm of the people and the culture. So when people playing music late in the night and you're getting phone calls, well, you know, I'm being disturbed, the police will show up and say, let me tell you something now. This is in preparation for Panorama. So you have to understand and let them play.
It's just
right?
it's a season.
Exactly.
Right? It's not a whole, it gonna stop. When the Labor Day celebrations finish,
Right.
it will stop. But that's interesting. Because the understanding of the NYPD to the ordinary citizen, and then to those that practicing in the Panyard, and all of the other events that surround Labor Day, just that whole connectivity there is a well-oiled machine. I can tell you all that. It's the first time I really went and I look up on a roof and I see snipers, and I was like, hey boy! And then I see certain dignitaries passing, and then I realize, okay. The snipers are on the roof for a reason. Watch me, it's a real movie thing, you know. I feel like, you know, I was an Equalizer or something, you know. I'm telling you, know, real movie thing, boy. I'm telling you, first time I ever experienced that, Eyeline, the Brooklyn Museum, I was able to I think they were on top of the Brooklyn Museum,
Yes,
right?
they were.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, but I gotta see a nice little piece of New York. And I did fulfill my commitment to having a New York pizza, which is like nothing I've ever tasted before.
Not like mine.
Yeah, boy.
No.
Nothing like waiters get on here, brother. There's a totally different level of pizza, brother. I will go to New York just for the pizza, I'm telling you that. But it was really a terrific experience, and all the planning behind, of course, the Panorama and all of the other events that lead up to the Labor Day parade. I thought was well put together, well organized. Lots of security. You know, everything was easily accessible. You know, so it wasn't problematic or anything like that. Safe and well executed. You know. So we're looking at the 3rd to the 7th, and of course you will have the Panorama.
Correct.
The Panorama is what date?
That's always on the Saturday night, Carnival Saturday. But in the day on Carnival Saturday, we have Youth Fest, which you refer to as Kiddies Carnival. So this is, to me, the best part of what we do. Because you get to see the next generation of Carnival revelers coming into their own. They start as young as 3 and 4 years old, and they go up to like 15, 16. And this is their opportunity to shine. And without the parents, it wouldn't be possible. So we have to thank the parents who appreciate the culture and bringing in the next generation into it. Over 10,000 youngsters participate on the stage in that. Just like how you have King and Queen of the band, they have Junior King, Junior Queen, and everything else. It's an amazing spectacle to see your culture on display by the next generation. Before I leave, I wanted to just make sure everybody had a complete understanding of what our weekend is all about, right? We start on Thursday night. All of these activities happen behind the Brooklyn Museum. So Thursday night, we may have either a soca night or a reggae night, because, you know, we try to fulfill the cultural expressions and needs of the entire Caribbean. So we don't only have just soca music or just calypso music, right? We may have some soca music, but we may have some compa, which is Haitian music, or zouk. We may have some reggae music or dancehall music one night. Then we may have a competition, and when I say competition, I put it in quotes, between somebody like a Kessana Marshall, you know, or a Nyla, or Patrice, or what have you. And what that does is each of these artists have their own rooting sections, right? And supporters, and they come out in mass. And just to see when the songs come on, how people word for word and beat for beat could sing and dance to it, it feeds off of the energy that the artist is giving off. And it's like back and forth between the two of them, call and response. And again, to see a culture exposed like that is just a beautiful thing, without any issues. You know, and any given night we could have 3,500 8,500 people behind the museum enjoying themselves,
Right.
enjoying our culture. And what I like more than anything else, it's not just us enjoying our culture. It's not just us,
Yes, it's-
right?
it's-
It's
yeah.
everybody.
Everybody.
It's well-rounded.
Well-rounded. People from European countries in the mix, understanding the music and singing along with it. For Panorama, everybody. And one of the things that I like about our Panorama, and with the help of Daryl and Synergy and a company Tego, we were able to live stream it last year.
Yeah, the live stream.
Right, and the live stream was amazing because we had people as far away as Japan tuning in,
Right.
Germany, Malta, England, Toronto, Guyana, all of the Caribbean islands. So that tells us that our culture is appreciated not just by people of Caribbean ancestry, it's worldwide. So we are the ambassadors of our culture.
Right.
And we have to make sure that we continue to promote it and propagate it by ourselves, right? So nobody co-opts it
Right.
and try to make it theirs.
Yes, yeah.
And all of a sudden they start saying, you know what? We invented Pan.
Right.
We invented Mass. We invented Carnival. And that will happen if we don't continue to be the force behind Carnival,
Okay.
right? It's ours. It belongs to us.
So we
and
can,
nobody.
we can officially say
Yeah.
for 2026, we come in again with the pay-per-view element.
Yes, I could say that safely.
All right.
Yes.
So pay-per-view element is in play. Just finally here, you mentioned the the Kiddies Carnival.
Well,
You mentioned the
Panorama
Panorama.
on the Saturday.
And of course you have the whole Labor Day parade on the
on the
Parkway.
right.
But don't
Right.
forget the Sunday as
And the
well.
Sunday.
Right, on
Sunday as
Sunday.
well.
Right.
That's Juve?
No,
No?
they
No.
do an event. It's behind the Brooklyn Museum, real quick. Behind the Brooklyn Museum is the heart of New York Carnival. That is
Correct.
the village, the hub.
Right.
Correct.
Right. So when you're in New York for Labor Day weekend, if you the place to be
It's behind the Brooklyn
is
Museum.
behind the Brooklyn Museum.
Okay.
So it starts, like Roger said, it starts from the Thursday night, right? Which the theme could be dancehall, reggae, any of those
Right, you have
nights.
all the different,
you will
yeah,
get that.
cultural nights,
That
right.
info will come later on. Then you have the Friday night, which is normally a big night as well.
Correct.
Saturday during the day is the Youth Fest with Junior Carnival,
Wow.
Kiddies Carnival, right? And it was my first time actually last year, I
Yeah.
could say this, first time actually being in there for Junior Carnival.
All right,
And
nice.
I was blown away by the beauty and the mass with the kids.
All right.
And then on Saturday night, well, the big night, I was, New York Panorama is one of the most attended events.
Yeah, they got a huge crowd for the Panorama.
It is unbelievable.
It was a really, really good event too.
Yep.
The bands that I and all was tossed.
Quality. I mean, the
I
average
didn't know
band
who
is
would
80
have, I
to
don't know who would have been
100
1, 2, 3. We were debating that and
Yeah.
it was tight. It was tight.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
And then Sunday, another big night.
Right.
And then they get ready for Labor Day.
for Labor Day, the Monday.
The Monday.
Right.
All right.
And
Anything else you want to add real quick?
On Labor Day, we have in excess of 150,000 participants playing mass coming down Eastern Parkway.
Right.
Over 150,000. Now, one of the things that I think I would be remiss if I didn't mention is the economic engine that Carnival is. It's an economic engine. And we generate in economic activity over that weekend in excess of $500 million.
Right.
I'll repeat, $500 million. And it is my responsibility to make sure that Riadka and the Caribbean community shares in that $500 million.
Right.
Because we are responsible for generating it, and we should share in it, and we do share in it, and we hope to continue sharing in it and making sure that the vendors, the people who provide costumes, that provide the steel pans, that provide all the food that we enjoy, that they get some of that money too. That's like an infusion of capital
Right.
into the community. And most of those people who are out there are of Caribbean ancestry or of some minority extraction. And we believe in making sure that everybody benefits from
Okay.
our carnival. One thing I had to say, if I didn't say it when I go back home, I'll get railed under, is what our theme is for 2026.
Right.
Our theme is MAS, M-A-S. And
Okay.
that stands for Music, Action, and Soul. So we want you to come and be a part of our mass.
Music,
for
action, and soul, man.
2026. Music, action, and soul. All right?
I like
that. And
nice one.
just come to New York. Make sure that you touch down before the 3rd of September so you could get into some of the preliminaries and see what WeAdka is really and truly all about. We also make sure that the seniors are properly attended to, so we offer programs to them year-round as well, whether it's art, painting, dance, poetry. We do that. We make sure of that. We make sure they understand how costumes are put together. So we teach the kids how to design the costumes and how to put them together, right? So it's a year-round organization that focuses on promoting Caribbean culture in a positive way.
All right, brilliant.
All right.
Man. So that is Mr. Roger Archibald here,
the president.
WeAdka, the president of WeAdka. And yeah, New York City Labor Day celebrations are on. And get your ticket, book your ticket early. And I tell you what, walk with some thick clothes. Do not let anybody advise you to pack light. That was the advice that I got. Pack light, you're going up in the summer. That is the advice I got. And I can tell you, it wasn't no summer up there. All right? Nice. All right. So keep it right here. We're going to be back after this. Breaking On continues. Right. And yeah, man, Carnival 2026, it's in the air.
Thank you.
Caribbean Massive!
Caribbean Massive.
On Thursday, September 3rd.
To Monday, September 7th.
All roads lead to New York Carnival Week, presented by
WeAdka.
Get ready for 5 days of music,
Mass,
culture,
Panorama, Road,
Kiddies Carnival, and more.
Enjoy the mass.
Feels the rhythm.
Visit carnival.nyc
or follow WeAdka Carnival on FB and IG for more.
See you there.
All right, listen, that was Roger Archibald, president of New York City, New York Carnival Association, WeAdka. All right, it's going down, all right, from Wednesday, September 3rd to Monday the 7th, New York Carnival Week. You have to be there, all right? Don't miss out, don't do it to yourself. You know it's gonna be a movie, all right? Also, what I wanna do, before we get into the interview with Anselm Douglas, all right, I wanna feature a video. This artist here is an upcoming artist. I think he bust out on the scene this year. He goes by the name Crisco. Girls and them love this tune. You see this tune? This tune is a problem. Let me take in this right here, and when we come back, we're going to talk to Anselm Douglas, all right? Myself, Stefan, DJ Diego, and Maggie.
bacchanal time when me reach out there. When I touch on the road, don't tell me nothing. Girl, go down, drop it there. Bad from your band, they can't tell you nothing. Cause it's bacchanal time when me reach out there. When I touch on the road, don't tell me nothing. Girl, go down, drop it there. Bad from your band, they can't tell you nothing. Ooh, darling, I'm feeling to wine and break way, ooh, yeah. Cause I'm in a party mood. Hey, I keep wine on a bumper too, darling. I'm feeling to wine and break way, ooh, yeah. Cause I'm in a party mood. Come let me take a jam till I'm morning. Out on the road, just look how we drinks and girl get done. Come let me play a mass till I'm morning. I'll be no feelings watching the girl then carry on. Oh, I come out to give them now. It's plenty girl and it's with them now. See look at trouble we giving, good trouble we giving. T&T is love, just watch how we living now. Christmas.
With energy.
Tune in every Saturday from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
With DJ D-Live and Iron Voice.
They got the music.
Your show is the best soca show I've ever listened to.
Best selector of the century. Dear life.
The energy.
You have to beg, man. Baby love, come on, man. We are going. Hey, my girl, we are going, so.
That's kind of like an aggressive beg, though.
At Jamaica.
And the joke.
You should have there very early.
We need just here from 2 o'clock.
As a matter of fact, play your commercial.
No problem.
Play your commercial.
Live on Soundchat Radio.
And syndicated on Synergy TV.
Every Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m.
The most entertaining show on your Saturday.
There's a grace period of 2.5 years old.
What?
Where being the father supposed to go there and everything good.
Even if they're not together.
Listen to me, man. I'll be the father.
DJ D-Live.
And Iron Voice.
Double trouble, we say.
All right, people, so breaking down at this time, we welcome a man from, well, originally from La Romaine, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, he has performed with bands like Fireflight and Atlantic in the past. And his name is Anselm Douglas, Raga Pum Pum, Stick Fighter, Who Let the Dogs Out. You understand? and others, you understand what I'm saying? I grew up watching this man perform.
The catalog is vast.
Of course it is, right? I mean, you don't come from that era. The cut road for Guti to run on era and then end up here and in our catalog, right? Nice. Because that's why it's called it the cut road for Guti to run on, because the kind of money that fellas used to get back then is a totally different thing to the artists and the money that they getting now.
Yes.
You understand? So first off, you feel they was born in the wrong era?
No. You know what? I personally love the era I was born in, you know, because I had the opportunity to sit at the feet of people like Pretender and Bomber.
Right.
And sit down and have conversations with Kelvin Pope, the Duke, and Lord Kitchener. I had that vibe. And then come up under people like Carl Beaver Henderson.
Right.
Wow. You know? So I got the best of both worlds. And now we have a whole new generation coming. And I'm not too old to learn. Because young people, I was saying that people is vexed up now. Old brains can come up with new ideas. You know?
Oh, okay.
You know?
All right.
By the high one day, boy.
Old brains know it no. Old brains know it no.
All right.
But new ideas, you have to sit down and listen to young people and hear what they say.
Right.
And when they're talking stripping, you guide them and say, hey, that ain't making sense.
Right.
But you had to listen.
You had to listen, yeah, because in a different era now.
In a different era.
I remember I was doing an interview with Crazy, and I asked him about the production today as it relates to the production back then, and he said, back then, they used to do strings. Now, is everything is technology and computerized.
Right.
So it's a whole different element.
Yeah.
You know
what I like to do when I listen to old records and you hear people like Kitchener and Sparrow and those guys and realize that everything was taken live.
Yeah.
It wasn't okay, take it from this, when you're going down, it's live going
Straight
down
the
and it's
road.
down the road,
Live
you're cutting
band.
one time.
One time.
So you take over that line and I'm cut and paste. No.
Yeah.
So when you could do a record like that and live people playing and horns and bass and everything live and cutting one time.
It made for a better quality of music too.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the standard now, right? A lot of the veteran artists, right, coming back now into the play now, and a lot of the new artists going back and reproducing some of the older hits.
We have a very nostalgic year.
No, but this year more than ever.
More than ever.
Yeah.
More than ever is the first time I see so much.
But
you
remember life. All you really have is the past, you know.
Right.
All you have is the past. Like I always say to the present, there's no such thing as the present.
Right.
It's a presently.
Right.
Like presently we here, but the present is fleeting. And tomorrow is not yours. So all you really have is the past. So if you really want to go down the road tomorrow, you have to go back in that past. You have to go in them archives and dig up and listen to material and realize, whoa, because we have a legacy, we have a inheritance that them fellas leave, you know, because it wasn't a singles market then.
Right.
When a man recording, it was an album. And most times it's just 2 songs would play off the album. And then Ash Wednesday man saying, so where you coming with next year?
That one rough.
So where you coming with next year? But I just put a 10-track album. Right? So these songs end up going and just get archived. And I think myself included and younger artists too, that is our inheritance. Go back and listen to what this guy was doing. Take a chorus from him. Take a, do a remix, bring it into this century. But it's there for us.
Well, my thing is this. I don't mind a remix, right? From a DJ standpoint, I do not mind a remix, right? But it have certain tunes.
You shouldn't touch.
Don't touch.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Why would you say that? I will say that because it have certain songs. Don't matter. It's like
you can't better
it's like a structure.
You can't better it.
Like Disco Daddy.
I
don't think you could do anything with Disco Daddy to make it.
Disco Daddy, right?
The intro alone in Disco Daddy.
One of them.
That intro alone.
Some of them is paying homage to the
True.
For example, Swappy did over
Black Man Feeling the Party.
Right.
He do over a couple too, in the past as well.
Other artists as well.
But it's paying homage. But when you look at it, the reception and how it received, you realize when it come out, right? Everybody was in tune, but that was it. That is as far as it goes,
Right.
It's just a curiosity to see where it goes.
Because I had
of the nature of the song. The song is so powerful,
so powerful by itself. Yeah. Yeah, much to do. That's certain artists you don't really touch too.
Right.
And if you're going to touch them, and I'm not only talking about local artists, there's certain people like Mali. Them are songs that you're not sure you really want to go and dabble with it.
And dabble with that, yeah.
It is what it is.
I see it from the soca industry, and with the genre being so young, being probably the youngest genre, we are reggaeton and thing after, But the soca genre is young. I find it's good when they dabble in it because before, when I played for a youthful audience, I can even play some of Bonji songs. Now as they start sampling soca, I could go and play for the younger audience and play some legends and they're into it. So it cultivates an unofficial music education. We're not telling a child, go and pick up that book and learn Wanfield Douglas's, go and use KMC, go and see,
Right.
But automatically they start gravitating towards it because boy, these songs and them, they have something in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like the sampling in soca. The sampling in soca is great. And when it is you have younger artists as such as Young Brother. Young Brother, at the end of the day, his musical knowledge is way vast than a lot of people will think because he could sing a Baron for you word for word. He could sing a Kitchener for you word for word.
You've been listening.
You know it.
You've been listening.
And like I say, there's a difference between sampling
and
recreating.
Yeah.
You see, you can take a sample, right? And yes, I hear
So
it.
tell me the difference between the sample, the remix, and a cover version. Because I do covers. I do
Nothing
covers.
is wrong with a cover.
Yeah.
A cover is more so, when you do a cover, it's more so you had to trust yourself, you know.
Right.
Because you ain't doing nothing official, if you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
It's not official.
No, but
you performing and you're doing a cover of something that is great.
In his era of bands, remember now bands come and they perform their music.
Right.
But in Anselm's era of bands,
That
they
was a norm.
actually brought their rendition of
the interpretation of the song.
Of another artist's song, yeah.
Remember, okay, when Traffic will come and perform everybody's song in their repertoire. It had a year which part Roger George actually upheaved Kevin Little's song. He actually sung it better than Kevin Little. Anselm, I know you remember that. That was in Glow.
I wasn't there.
And and here what's going on.
I learned something there.
Kevin Little was carded to perform with Marshall Montano's band. That one time was the Road Marching Band.
Right.
And in the set, they had, because I was the DJ and I actually see which part Kevin Little was supposed to come in after a particular artist to run up. He missed his time, but they going down with the set. So Roger George filled in and did the Kevin Little part in the performance and blew everybody away. And then probably about 20 minutes after that, Kevin Little actually came and ran on stage.
How to sue somebody, man?
It was chalk. It was chalk and cheese.
Right.
Oh gosh.
So sometimes people doing a cover.
I will listen.
Somebody,
I said,
who let the dogs out?
How dare you sing my song better than me?
That is the next part too.
If you're singing my song, boss now. You make a mistake.
Don't forget to let the dogs out. I think I'm gonna sue somebody too.
You're gonna sue somebody. Yeah.
I want to find out. The Flavor Village and the Carnival Village, the John Pippin Carnival Village.
Right.
You performed at both venues.
Yeah, both venues. Yeah.
Right. What are your thoughts on it?
You know what? I enjoyed my performance, and the audience obviously they did too. They had a good time. From a political place, I don't know, because what was seen is a lot of fets was bussing. I'll tell you why. A lot of functions were bussing because you walking in the savannah free. And you gain top-notch entertainment. So I am not going to pay $300 to go down the road to a fete.
First of all, will you get a fete for $300 in Trinidad?
Right now, Cooler Fete is $350. I know.
You get that
You
thing.
get a fete for $300.
No, all right.
You get that thing. It's not a community
see,
event.
life had a split years now.
Just coming up.
But
if you know somebody who knows somebody, you might get for $300. But generally speaking.
The thing is, I don't know how that went down, or how that worked, because I think some of the traditional promoters probably was holding their head and balling because the Savannah free.
Right.
And it's not no free with pian entertainment. Right. It's top-notch entertainment, great sound system, great lighting, well-structured, the program.
And safe.
And safe.
Yeah.
So from that perspective, I think it was great. I don't know how it sit on the chest of
promoters.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know, so I can't really say.
But here's the thing now. But that formula, right, of doing the free concert is something that the USVI been doing for years, right? The USVI Carnival, right? Stefan and them experienced it for the first time last year.
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
Carnival Village.
But the one you never invited me to? That one?
Yeah, that one. Carnival Village in St. Thomas.
I can't win, boys.
They have all of the entertainers, you know.
Yeah. But they have their festival village. They call it a festival village. Every night for the week of right before Carnival, right? And every night is a different theme, a different night.
Right.
And they have all the top tier artists, and they also bring in international. But it is free. But the thing about it is in the stage is center and it's surrounded by vendors. Right. So the vendors now live. Right. All the food vendors.
Okay.
Right. They live.
Same kind of concept, right?
The government foots the bill to bring in these artists, and I ain't talking nothing. They had Shabarangs, Sean Paul,
Beanie Man.
names, Beanie Man,
the big one,
right?
Kesty Band,
Full
Marshall,
Band,
everybody, full
Are we to the Handsome Douglas?
Yeah, not at all. I talked to D-Live for that.
I talked to D-Live.
I want to get your thoughts on where Carnival is headed to. We had a little controversy there, stirred up by a particular mass band with a gift that was given. I don't know if you heard about the rose. Did you hear about the rose?
The flower shop rose?
No, not the flower shop rose.
Elaborate now.
Yeah, the adult sex toy. right?
Oh,
And there was an adult
there's
sex
one called
toy.
that?
Yes, it's called a rose.
I don't know much about
And
it.
okay, but it was put into the package for women who played with the band. It caused a controversy. The Archbishop came out and spoke on it and said, look, we need to dial it back. We're taking Carnival in the wrong direction. From your perspective, based on, with all your history in Carnival and your experience, we selling culture or we selling sex at this point?
Well, I'll tell you something. I
Yeah.
had a conversation in the gym yesterday morning.
Really?
We working out, and that whole rose thing come up. And I jump in with my fast self and say, yeah, I think they're pushing it too far. A woman said, but when they was getting out your condom out, they didn't say nothing. So I was like,
see? Right.
I say, oh boy.
Right.
So I went back and started doing my bench press. I kept putting my I said, I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, look.
No, but
people.
You go ahead.
All right, we had to face. It's there are many takes on it, right? But there's one particular take that got me, and then there was another story that I read where a parent, right, apparently pay for the child to play mass. They pay for the costume.
How child is a child?
And well, it's an adult, but it's
Okay.
their child,
Yeah.
right? A young adult, and they may have spent the money for them to get a costume, and they were saying, I didn't pay for that because they found it offensive.
Right.
Right? And then somebody raised the point to me that, you have a lot of people flying into the country, things like that, right? To play mass. And not everybody will say, well, some people may find it offensive.
Not
right?
palatable to everyone.
And the response to that is, well, if you don't want to give it away. But I don't think it's just that simple.
No,
I think we export our product. Right? So we have to decide what's the product we exporting.
But again, I understand what you're saying. I just find people digging a little too much because when it is you get a goodie bag. Even if you go to a christening, them old school, long time christening.
And you get fudge and you're diabetic.
You know? You get something you don't like, you put it in the person that eats it bad side, slap on the life.
Fudge, boy, that's
no, but I get the lively sweet. I get the lively sweet bread,
Right.
and I take the fudge because I like the fudge. So I just saying that the overcomplicating something because
No, they're not.
Tribe is selling an experience. Tribe is not in charge of the exportability of this product that is called Trinidad Carnival.
Yeah, but they play a major role.
They play a major role when it comes down to their masqueraders being.
But they
there
also
and
do a lot.
masquerading and
They
whatnot.
also do a lot of consulting towards the product that is Carnival.
What I am saying is, tribe
So you think they
is not.
did studies to see if this would...
They're not in charge of it. Tribe is not the Ministry of Culture that is going to say, well, Carnival is going to export a rose. That is not the situation. If I
Okay, okay, okay.
If we were manufacturing
No,
the
that's
roses, that makes sense.
a valid point, but here my take on it, right? As you said, the young lady, the parents pay for this young lady, I'm assuming, right, to play mass, right? It boils down to the question, is there age category in playing mass on the road for Carnival Monday and Tuesday? Like when you go to a mass camp,
Oh, okay, you know.
is there an age, is there
like
something
18
you
years
sign?
and over or
Is it
something.
18
Right,
years
right,
and over, or
Like going to the movies.
right, or going to the movies?
Because 16, 17-year-old, which
They
is a minor,
play-
is not
they
going to
play-
have the kiddies carnival.
Nobody,
Exactly.
no mass band is going to do that.
A lot of adolescents
What?
that I know,
No mass
they want
band.
to play mass from the age of 15, 16.
But what I'm saying, when you go to register in a mass camp, they ask you your information.
Yes, size.
Name, size, age.
Right.
Age is there.
Right.
No mass band is going to be so irresponsible to give that to a minor.
But you,
All right.
None.
But you
But
have to remember, wait,
okay,
hold
hold on.
You have to remember this is being
Let's
mass,
hope
mass
so.
distributed, so
Let's
they just
hope.
But
watching
you
boxes
know
with
what you
size.
say there kind of open up a space, because as you said, nobody after the age of 14 want to play Kiddies Carnival.
Yeah.
But you're not qualified age-wise to play in big people bands. So maybe right inside there we could find a
Adolescent mass?
equilibrium
Some kind of thing
with
like that.
adolescent.
Space right there.
a little space right there.
Just between
Yeah.
the adolescent and
between
adult.
13 and 17.
it could be because in Antigua,
Right, just so we don't talk about that too much because
All right.
somebody go get the idea. And
Yeah,
All
right.
right.
Right, so
That's
that's
good.
it.
Right.
All
We
right,
are the
so
business partners.
so just before we run out of time here, I want to get your thoughts as well on the road march race.
performance.
The road march race, and we have Marshall Montano going for a record. I said if he gets this record, probably no, but we will not. In my lifetime, I will not see anybody break it because Kitchener had it for so long, and look how long it take Marshall to even level himself with Kitchen, and now he's in a position to.
Is he level with Kitchen or level with Super?
He's level with Kitch right now.
It's Kitchener.
He's level with Kitch and he's capable of surpassing it.
Surpassing Kitchener.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember last year where he said he was going to do the song for 2026 with Kitch, which is Colonel. Which part Daddy Legacy would have still lived on, but I didn't see that.
But we don't know what happened and changed that process. But what do you think about the road march race, and what do you think? It's not just the road march race, not just the Voice and the Marshall and Mikhail Teja and the Capital and that kind of thing. I've said that Voice and Mikhail Teja are probably the future right now and the next generation of artists. But what I want to find is there is this narrative, right? Where we have Bungie pulling aside saying, look, it are more than 2 artists, he's not competing, he's not registering the song. We have people been saying, you know, these older artists should move out the way and give the young ones a chance. I don't believe in that. I think the BD man, the BD man.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think any
Race is a race.
You have exactly. You have to overcome the best to be successful.
To be the best.
It raises your style. But there is this thing where I don't know, like this competition aspect of Carnival, right? In certain parts of the Carnival, particularly the soca, right? Because we have Calypso, Monarch, and Pan, and everything that will take place. Is competition better for Carnival and the product and the music, the whole industry?
I think the type of competition.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I mean by that.
Yeah.
First of all, the road march thing.
Yeah.
I don't know when it reaches you have to register a song. What the people want on the road, let the people want on the road. Don't tell me I have to register a song to be part of it.
That part.
Let the people decide. If the people decide Jack and Jill went up a hill, that's what they want for a road march, let the people decide that.
Right.
Don't tell me about how to register my song to be in a competition, because the competition for the road should be the people judging that. So don't exclude certain artists because they didn't register a song. To me, that is nonsensical.
Okay.
Coming back to the type of competition, the Grammys is a competition, you know.
Right.
The Grammys is a competition too.
Soul Train is a competition.
All that is competition. But when you have, for me personally, when you have professional artists standing up on a stage and a panel of judges saying you was better than you, I think I did that on Scouting for Talent. There's no difference. I did that on Scouting for Talent.
Right.
Which part I went and sing with a bunch of people and they say, okay, you win and you come second and you come third. So that whole that aspect of competition in our business, I think that killing it.
Okay.
Let Carnival is about the people. Let the people do their thing. Let the people vote in. Let the people. But this kind of going on a stage and competing and saying you win and you lose and I just think it's crazy. But again, old habits die hard. It's tradition.
All right.
And even for saying something like that, I might get flack tomorrow.
But
that's all right. So. That's all right, you know. But I just
You're
think.
Just saying out loud what
I just think that we have gotten to a point here now where all during the season you're hearing music playing.
Right.
So why does on the Mass Grand night people can vote for who they want to see and put on a massive show? And this is just, I shoot it from the hip here now. Right? Let people just vote in me online, or everybody say, I want to see this one on the show, I want to see that one on the show. From the Calypso standpoint and even from the soca standpoint. So you have a soca segment in the show and a Calypso segment in the show. And from there, you know, you put on a beautiful show.
Right.
When it comes to costume and mass, that is a ticklish thing.
Right.
There you could compete, I think. And you know what?
When you say compete, you mean be judged.
Be judged.
Because there's a difference.
But 80% of the bands look the same, but nevertheless.
Let me don't go forward because the conversation it will progress differently. When it comes down to the competition, we don't have Soca Monarch again. International Soca Monarch isn't there.
No.
So how all the other countries still have Soca Monarch and Road March and we're
that's
not...
a whole different...
No, we're not getting...
No, I like where I'm going.
We're not getting that level of animosity in the thing.
I think that's Soca Monarch.
Coming in
That's
and
Soca
dealing
Monarch.
with it properly.
That's Soca Monarch. The removal of Soca Monarch, I think, is what put a serious spike in, so some serious sand in the rice, as it were.
Because I think it gets artists thin skin.
But that Soca Monarch thing should really be for the young, upcoming artists to establish themselves. It was a good forum for them.
That platform
That was a platform for them.
To propel it. It was a springboard.
Yeah.
But think of it this way, Mr. Douglas, sir. Think of it this way, right? Imagine people watching Trinidad Carnival from outside.
Right.
And they're looking for the Mecca. They're looking at the Mecca now. And you see a Soca Monarch night, and it look like Junior Soca Monarch or upcoming Soca Monarch. How you think is that?
You see the kind of work them young fellas doing? In my time, when you go, I was the first Soca Monarch they ever had, which was people were sitting down on chairs in the Spectrum,
Right.
And from there to where to reach to, the game went up. Now you could say it's because of competition, but what I'm saying is, these young people have a brain and a mind and a focus and access to international influence that I didn't have.
Right.
So I know it will not look like no school competition. Them fellas coming to win and it have big prize money.
Presentation, everything.
Yeah.
And they had the breakout artists. I find the breakout artist was going good with that.
Yeah.
That to me, but point taken same way.
But when I say it have young artists who never won anything and would like to win something, that's Soca Monarch. And I'm not saying young, as long as you want to gain it, but when you win, you say bye-bye.
Which they are one and move.
One and move.
Like Young Kings.
Yeah, one and move.
So it's like a Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
You win it,
you move.
you get your plaque up there.
So now you leave a space for a next person next year. You can't be coming back the 15th time and winning the same competition over. Really? Come on.
That's not your limitation. We're going to revoke Blue Boy them.
No. I don't think that's what we say.
It is what it was.
But okay.
It is what it was.
But I want to say thanks, Ansel, for joining us this morning and having a little chat with us. And of course, we want to wish you the best, of course, moving forward with your career and everything. What on your agenda moving forward for you?
Well, the carnival is just about over.
Right.
We are at the end of that. And the traditional thing. When carnival done, who said that Iowa? You have to go outside and eat our food.
Correct.
I don't like that term, but I'm using it.
Correct.
But really and truly, it's about touring now. It's about going out there and spreading the gospel of Calypso and Soca. And yes, you get paid for it, but I would like to tell all the artists that when you go there, you're not only looking to line your pocket, you're selling a brand, you're selling Trinidad, you're selling Soca music, you're selling Calypso music.
Right.
And do it to the highest level we can.
All right.
And we go see you in Antigua.
All right. So people, we want to thank Ansel Douglas, of course, for passing through. And we will be back after this break.
At Roger Victor Archibald, Civil Rights and Personal Injury Attorneys, we are family.
No matter what the case is, we go fight it. If you're looking for justice, you will get it. Roger will treat you like you is VIP. Come join the winning team, cause in this love for we treat you like family. Winning millions for clients since 1991. Family. Working together here as one, family. So call us today at 718-237-1111 or visit our website at BrooklynATTY.com. From the shores of the Caribbean to the United States Courthouse, where clients are treated like people and not simply cases. Call us if you have a case involving police brutality, medical malpractice, construction accidents, automobile accidents, and all other personal injuries.
This is attorney Roger Archibald. Call me today at 718-237-1111. We are family.
Carnival Friday episode of Fusion from beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago, live here in Trinidad Synergy Studio. Also, I want to thank Roger Archibald, we had president, for participating. Also want to pick up Ansel Douglas. Alright, now folks, remember you had to tune in to Synergy Carnival Monday and Tuesday, because you see right here, this is where the Synergy stage is going to be. And you know who's hosting it. Alright, we're going to be right here, Carnival Monday and Tuesday. Remember to keep it locked right here, the Synergy, all your Carnival needs right here, D-Life, yo.
Whoa, Bamba di de, I chorus you and I rise. Hey, tonight I swear you're going to be mine. Oh, come now, darling, I'm feeling to wine and break away, yeah. 'Cause I'm in a party mood. Hey, I keep wine on a bumper too, darling, I'm feeling to wine and break away, yeah. 'Cause I'm in a party mood. Come let me take a jump till the morning. Out on the road, just look how we drinks and girl get done. Come let me play a mass till the morning. I'll be no feelings watching the girl then carry on. Oh, I come out to give them now. It's plenty girl and it's with them now. See look at trouble we giving, good trouble we giving. TNT is love, just watch how we living now. Oh no, 'cause it's back on all time when we reach out there. When I touch on the road, don't tell me nothing. Girl go down, drop it there. Bad from your band, they can't tell you nothing. 'Cause it's back on all time when we reach out there. When I touch on the road, don't tell me nothing. Girl go down, drop it there. Bad from your band, they can't tell you nothing. Ooh, darling, I'm feeling to wine and break away, yeah. 'Cause I'm in a party mood. Hey, I keep wine on a bumper too, darling, I'm feeling to wine and break away, yeah. 'Cause I'm in a party mood. Come let me take a jam till the morning. Out on the road, just look how we